What is going on, everyone? Commodore last year today, bringing to you guys my live reaction to the Haikyuu Season 4 to the Top, Episode 23. Now, to conclude the day, we gotta end it off of Haruichi Furudate's masterpiece. Crunchyroll has the episode out, and we're about to enter the final stretch of what has been a phenomenal match. Like, I got chills, man. It's crazy. Last week was one of the best, if not my favorite episode of Season 4, and probably one of the best episodes in the anime for Haikyuu, man. Just seeing Piton's, animated, seeing the receive. Like, and it's crazy. Shout out to my boy Joey, because he always had pointed out every season we would have that one moment with, the white background and stuff. Kageyama with, like, the cape, the Oikawa with his finger, pointing, the Suki block, and then we get the receive for Hinata, which was so beautiful, man. And I already have an idea of how Season 5 is going to have theirs, which could be the most emotional one, potentially, depending on how you feel about the person. But we got to experience this episode because it's been hyped up like crazy, bro. Since the preview, the birth of the Serene King, man. Like, the preview is crazy, bro. When I saw that individual's ear, I couldn't believe that at one point, that moment was trending more than Hinata's, which Haikyuu Twitter is crazy. But at the very least, though, we appreciate the greatness of this. Actually, matter of fact, hold on. Before I even get started, because I would be a fraud if I don't do my series proper, right? I gotta get the damn microphone out, okay? Bam, look, wireless mic right now. Let's get the headphones in. Let's begin the greatness, man. Get on Crunchyroll, get your players ready. We are getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop, though. All right, 2, 3. Here we go, full screen. Let's go. 18 to 17 right now. Make sure I also won't mess up that strengthening defense. I believe so. So Kita's coming off now. He's stronger defensively and mentally when he's on the courts. I probably shouldn't be the one to bring this up, but wouldn't putting me back in right now be passively defensive. It's my best offensive attack. Question the coach. The Miyas are totally on point today. So if I'm putting you in, it means like the last thing to do is step on the brakes. We don't need the memories. Man. The power of us focusing and being rash are two different things. I don't understand guys like them at all. Bro, the animation. Watching them does make my heart stir. I'm not a player that can change the flow of things. But I feel like I need to watch the backs of these guys who just keep running ahead. That's my Kita. And you're probably in the same boat. Daichi, bro, he understands that feeling, man. But again, it's crazy when you really think about the two of them, right? At least in terms of direction when it comes to as captains, because they realize, we're not the number one option in the team, but we're seen as the pillar of strength and as guidance because, the coach isn't on the court physically playing with us. And when the captain's on there, if you don't have a proper leader to guide you through the toughest of situations, no matter what it is, you won't be able to get that far. And he realized, again, like I said, he's not the number one option, but his guidance, everything that he can give to help those guys who are ahead of him keep moving forward, that's what matters at the end of the day to him. So yeah, I don't get 1 point, I don't get 2 points, I don't get 3 points. That doesn't matter. As long as I can guide these guys to a W, that's all that matters. And though I already know what the name for next week's episode is. I ain't gonna say it until we get to the end. But my lord, when I found out what it was, I'm like, yo, because next is gonna be crazier. But still, the build up to it's just crazy because every time I go look at this opening, I saw that one moment where they're all coming up together and stuff. Oh man. I love this freaking opening so flipping much, man. Like, the song itself is just, it's Haikyuu, man. Like, anyone that says otherwise, look, man, they don't know the series. They really don't. Episode 23, The Birth of the Serene King. Big receive coming in. Kage comes in and makes his receive right there. Suki's watching, coming in, trying to go for the block, but Suna comes in and says, "Not today." Oh, man. Looks like you don't even have enough stamina. Probably. Oh, man. You can tell right now, they're really going through it. Like, you're going as the number 2 in the nation. Like, it's to be expected that they're going in with everything they have, and it's just, the tank's trying to get a little... Oh, man. Man. It just tells you right there, bro. They're really starting to get to their limit. I just didn't jump high enough. Always jumping with the intention of hitting the ball over. Always making sure there's a good distance of the approach. You know Hato always does this? Actually, even more than this. He didn't realize this too, but yeah, I said it wrong. It's my mistake. He has like hell right behind him. That's my setting. But still, like Suki's realizing too, like how crazy it is. Like Hinata does this every single time, and it's like now I'm in his position. It's like wow, it's a lot tougher than it looked. Suffering for Karasuno now is Azumane Asahi ace time, man. But I say he's only been nailing about half of his serves today. And things are still up in the air. Yeah, it always weirds me out, man. But the wrist and stuff, like all bony. Like it's like you look at your wrist, you're like, it's not as bony, but like it might be a Asahi thing, I don't know, or it's a Haikyuu thing, I don't know. Look at the. Yeah. Yo, they nailed that perfect. Bro, you see the whip? Look Hinata. Hey man, he been to the SmackDown hotel. He's like, yo, just bring it. That man's a Dwayne Johnson fanboy. Damn, those geezers. Bro, that was nice. He probably starts off at around 80% and then gradually gets more and more powerful throughout the match. He's like freaking, like Toguro, if you really think about it. Like during the Dark Tournament, 80% goes up to 100 and stuff. Like, one more time. Just get a massive receive right there. Said, not today. The Captain Keita bumped that powerful serve up beautifully. I have no idea if I got that. Damn it. So he's even like little things too for the partners. Realizing if I was in that position, I don't know if I would have got that or not. So I like those little things right there. Orion gets it right off the block. Tanaka brings it back into play. Sets it to Azumane. Atsumu. That's definitely it. Let me raise this. This music gonna go hard right now. Right now. Every single time. Now is the best chance we've got. All the visuals. Twins quick. Midas Tempo. Reverse. Yeah. See this? It's Shinsuke right there! That's my captain! Yo, the OST is playing! Oh, that's a golden. Oh, man. Watch me get the next one. I don't want to lose. We have to win. How could we be so naive? Oh man, they picked a great OST for this part. Our concept doesn't change. This point right now is what we're fighting for. Let's go. Synchronized attack! During the match, Shirta Tozawa. Attack from the back a single time. What's the point in doing an attack when you're abandoning your position as backup? Oh, you're about to find out. I'm not here to protect my teammates. Each and every one of us is here to score. Nope. Right to the captain. Let's go, Daichi. He called his shot. He said, yeah, you don't need the memories. Where you gonna need that reminder? We're Karasuno, baby. That man's got a hold of this Inarizaki from behind. That moment's so gold, bro. When they hit the banner, it's like telling you, listen, man, I feel you. I know who you are, but this is who we are. And Suki right there, get the hell out of here, man. That nonsense. You're trying to put him up. Out of here. I'm telling you, man, Tsukishima, like, so much more lovable now after he had his moment of Shiratorizawa. Before that, throw him out. But no, now top tier. And it just ramp it up. It's just ramp it up at this point. Osamu now get ready for his serve. I think these 8 seconds are my second favorite after Chow time. Here we go. The reusing the thing again, which, you know, it's tough, but still get the last. Right? He's like, yo, take this. Yo, I can't imagine they tried it unreliable quick again so soon. They're definitely going to do it. You think so too, don't you? Right to Iran, bro. Top 5 of the nation. 1.5. That man says, if you give me half, I'll give you all of me, man. Not bad. Yo, manga readers. Dangerous. That was a dangerous thing they just did. Oh, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh my god. Big receiver there from Daichi. Back to Kageyama. Right to Tanaka. Gets the hit off. And that's a Karasuno point right there. Yeah, you just see it on Tanaka though, man. Heavy breathing and everything. Like, he's starting to slowly a little bit feel it, you know? So they're probably going to give him a point during this rotation. That being the case, if they're able to score here. Gotta touch it. Gotta touch it. So out of something. My son, bro. They hit him with the dump at the worst possible time. Well, that's the thing. They weren't expecting a dump right there. That's what makes it so tough to go up against setters, is that they can do things like that. And you have no way to expect it. I don't care, bro. Aran's got the most gold serve ever, bro. Like, the basketball bounce and everything. Bro, the power of his damn serves, it just... I'm you right now, Yachi. 24 already, bro. Like... Bro, are we not even at the halfway point yet? We're not even at the halfway point. I mean, we kind of are, sort of, but oh, man. You've got this. See how much I was like, guys. It doesn't matter how strong your opponent is. The Miyagi, bro. Like, I just love this moment though, the Miyagi prefecture, just watching on as their guys are right there representing the whole prefecture. Like, you better get it done here, man. Because imagine you're that team that lost to them. It's like, if you lose out here, they will feel so sick to themselves because they could have been there in that moment. So for Karasuno, it's just so much more than just winning the match for themselves, man. But to prove to the other guys that they belong. Tell me not to go any harder. Kageyama. I'm going to swallow my pride and ask you to do this. Cut back on how many sets you send my way for a bit. Yeah. No. Use it cause cover. You gotta bring it out. Bring it out, Tanaka. Nishinoya! Get that thing back. Right to Hinata. Boom. Just barely. Look at the movement. Bro, in mid-fall, he's still getting it. And they're showing another receive. Both setters are some of the best in the nation. They're showing off some insane moves. We need your attacks, Tanaka-san. He won't give up on you, man. That wasn't him trying to make me feel better. Bro, look where we are. We gotta keep going. It's someone not to know what others are thinking. You need to know the current state of the game and your teammates' conditions. Ever since the end of the first set, Tanaka-san definitely hasn't been doing bad at all. He's been staying calm even at times. He usually go crazy. That insane cut shot he pulled off was amazing too. But is that really Tanaka-san's best weapon? No, that's not for me to decide. That's for him. Yeah, he has to keep going. And you have to bring the best out of your guys. Push them to their absolute limits. At the end of this match, with long rallies, recovering from mess up perceives. It's not too short, not too long, not too close or too far. A beautiful toss stretches over our side. To the very edge. I need to get my spikers options, bro. So they say cut shot. It's subtle, but the blockers are definitely shifting for a cross. The other path that Tanaka pried open for us. That wasn't him trying to make me feel better. All of this trust that he puts in me. I'm going to see it through! Let's go! Right on the flipping line. That ball was about to pop. The hockey, insanely sharp line shot. And my boy made it to the other side. As he should. As he should. His name does not have dragon in it for no reason. He is the Ryu, bro. The Ryu, man. Look at Sayaka, bro. Be proud. That's your little brother, man. Like... Look at the shot of glory! Yo! The king, bro. Where the hell Goody Two Shoes go? Look at the look on his face. That short amount of time, bro. The ear, bro. The ear. Look at him. Yo. That guy's weird. I mean, you're not wrong. But look how he motivates him. Look, see, this is how you know Kageyama is that dude, bro. The man that he was hoping to one day beat, which he did, right? Which he did after the fact. Now it's like, okay, I cannot lose to you. Damn well can't lose my junior. But at a moment like that, this motivates him like, yo, I gotta be on top of my game. I gotta still be better than him. Because he's not too far away. I know I don't need to guard my head, but I still want to protect the back of my head. Oh, man. Let's go. Smashes it right into Osamu. What the hell is his deal? Point right there to Karasuno. That was like a loaded shot. He said, if you think you have a chance you're going to go through past us, not as long as I'm alive. This is going beyond amazing to annoying. Bring it. Kage gets set up. Gets a little love tap in there. Seriously, his game today. At the very last possible second, Kage was seen to know exactly what the receivers were thinking. And Hinata smashes it right through With lightning speed, Karasuno gets one right down the middle, bro. It's my boy, bro. What a incredibly fast hit down the middle. And then nearing checkmate. This part is going to go... This and next episode are going to go so fast. Because literally it's an all action. No need to speak no more. Our talking's on the court. Big receive right there. You're only the ace if you can attack and defend. Oh, man. They bag it right there from Ginjima. Oh, man. But they didn't give the blocker the slightest hit. What a beautiful set, bro. Oh, man. The panels are living back in my head. They're like, well, rewind, bro. Do you see Atsumu-kun's set? That guy's definitely a genius. It's painful playing the same position as him. I wish I had talent too. But I was asked, you're not a starter. So isn't it hard to have such a genius player who's younger than you on the same team? I'm not sure what qualifies as a genius, but I understood what they were trying to say. There happen to be people who think that someone like Atsumu was just born a talented player, but everything I do every day from a scale of 1 to 10, guys like Atsumu do on a scale of 1 to 20. Or it's a more effective 10 than it's a denser 10. And sometimes, instead of a 1 to 10, they try things from A to Z. That's what goes through their heads. Even if they mess up sometimes, or they're hated by strangers, or cast out, even if they completely ignore something we consider important, they just have to do it. Even if they start coughing up blood, the guys just want to keep running. There are plenty of guys in this world who are no match for, and it's natural to find people like that amazing. I think being able to dive headfirst into things is a talent in and of itself. It doesn't matter what you call them. My voice is spinning right now. If you're thinking they're geniuses from the start, it just means you've lost before you even had a match with them. And it's rude. Oh, my captain out here spitting words of wisdom, man. Just 5 more centimeters. Should be able to reach that. Higher. With the King of Glory! That's my fucking goat! He said, bro, we play soccer in this house. Football. Bro, I'm telling you, man, he watched the Nishinoya tapes from back then. He said, look, man, I gotta throw that in my game. Don't get exhausted now. I know you didn't mean anything by it. Sorry for going on that rant. That's gonna be used for like a beam or something afterwards. I said it without thinking. My brain's gonna be sore tonight. My head's already about to implode just from the greatness I'm seeing. Complain, damn it. Give me the next one, too. This OST is so god tier, man. It's not just the enemy that can push you beyond your limits. Yeah, some people you're with. I'm moved. Shoyoku and... Because my head is remembering the journey, bro. And I'm trying not to speak because I'll be in massive trouble. But yo, it's tough when you see Foundation like just being put out here and you're remembering everything. But yo, this was a fire episode. Like, they did everything so well. The Kageyama moment with Tanaka was so beautiful. And then the whole Namu, bro, is greatness. And the whole Shinsuke speech was so beautiful, man. I honestly believe if things go the way they are right now, I have no problems putting season 4 as top 1 anime of 2020. Because I really thought to myself, okay, the adaptation for Kaisen has been so good, but this though, like now that we're in the meat of this, it's no. Especially next week, bro. I want to wait until once I say when the title drop happens, so I can say my piece. But man, this flipping series, man, I'm telling you, like. This is sports at its absolute greatest, man. And storytelling for the top day, like, just unbelievable. There we go. Title drop. Monsters Ball. Man, I feel the memories, the emotions. They're all creeping into my heart again. My mind is going through the role of film, experiences in the manga. I'm only going to say this. If it adapts everything that I think it will. This is not just going to be the best episode of season 4. This has a legitimate shot being the best episode in the anime. All seasons. Everything. The whole enchilada. A top 5 panel is in this up and coming episode if they adapt everything in full. I'm trying to be so careful with my words because for the longest time, and if it is adapting 290, that was my favorite chapter in the series until it was surpassed in the hundreds of chapters after, at least 100 chapters after. So you guys are anime onlys, have no idea what to expect because next week it's going to be... Production IG is truly on their game. And we're talking no outsource, no nothing. Like the top people, the GOATs, the guys who were a part of some of the most godly end game stuff, the end of season 1, end of season 2, end of season 3. If they are going to be a part of this episode, which I hope to the man upstairs that they are a part of this episode for next week, it has no question, no reason to debate why this can't be the best episode in the entire series next week. Up to with what's out in the anime, this has all the potential to be that. If you read the manga, you know what I'm trying not to say, but you know what I'm saying, man. Like, but man, this episode though, very beautiful stuff. Really loved again with the whole Kageyama, you know, trying to get the best out of his team, even though we know that Tanaka is really going through it. His limits are being pushed. The whole team in general, their limits are being pushed. But it takes like a great leader, not just your captain or anything. But in the sense for Kageyama to bring the best out of his guys and say, look, man, if we lose today, it's over. There's no need to start thinking, yeah, I gotta stop. No. You lose, it's the journey ends. So he's trying to get, you know, them to go beyond their limits, to understand that we get this done now, we're one step closer to where we want to be. So I really love that stuff for him. And then the whole Shinsuke speech with the geniuses and everything, because it goes to show, like, even though Atsumu went above and beyond to become the player that he is today, put in extra work to be, you know, the guy who he is today, you know, the guy that's part of the national youth camp and stuff, you know, and then the whole foreshadowing stuff there at the end with Atsumu, man. Oh, bro. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. How did you guys feel about this episode in regards to, you know, what you saw, the whole enchilada, all that? If you enjoyed this more than last week's, I'm curious if anyone did, because I know a lot of people were really excited to see this moment for Kageyama, and then, of course, the whole Oikawa bit after and everything, but I think I still probably have last week's still as my favorite just because of my love for Hinata, but this is still definitely up there among the best ones for season 4, but it's just insane to me that we're going from back to back to back to back in these final episodes, and it's just all been tens. Like, no other way you can put it, man. But let me know your thoughts down in the comments with the episode. Anime only is how you feeling right now so far, you know, as we're entering the final stretches here for season 4. Manga readers, how did you feel the way things were adapted? You know, if there's anything that you felt, you know, was a little different, or they, you know, changed something here and there, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of the Haikyuu week in, week out. We only got a couple more Fridays left until season 4's conclusion. But if you want to be here for what is going to be one of the most insane moments in this entire anime, and you haven't subscribed already, I need you to go ahead and consider that option. Click on the bell of Shandora, because you're going to have to... That thing is going to be ringing. I'm telling you right now, the very second that episode comes out, and I'm going to watch it, and the time to upload, when that thing starts ringing, you better be here witnessing grown man tears possibly being shed on another level. And just, I don't know, man, I might throw the monitor. It might be, if that's what I think it's going to adapt, it might be too crazy, man. But I will catch you guys next week for Monsters Ball. Or Monsters Banquet, whichever translation you want to go with. The monsters have come to play, and we're about to see it go down next week in the pinnacle of sports anime and manga, Haruichi Furetate's masterpiece, the Haikyuu. Commodore last signing off. Thank you so much for... I can't even speak. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah,